Hi everybody, this is AutoTecPro. Today we're installing 2012 Dodge Ram. This original vehicle comes with Alpine sound system and automatic climate control. As you can see, we just installed this gorgeous Tesla system on this vehicle. This system retains all the features from the original vehicle, such as the original amplifier, original Alpine sound system, backup camera, heat seat control, cruise seat control, and also the heat steering wheel control, and also all the steering wheel control. Other than all these kind of features, this system also comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. This system also equipped with the newest generation of the Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset. That means the system also supports the 4G LTE SIM card to access to the internet without connecting to the Wi-Fi hotspot on the cell phone. Of course, if you don't want to use the SIM card, you can always just share the Wi-Fi hotspot from the cell phone to the unit, and then you can still enjoy the movie from the YouTube or Netflix or any other application that require the internet. I'm gonna show you a little bit how to use the system first. First of all, let's start from the radio. This is the radio station right here.
Oh, yes, we continue to highlight our amazing variety from the 80s, 90s, 2K, and today.
As you can see, you can also use the steering wheel control to control all the radio station. Click on the screen right here. You can also save the radio station, okay? And other than that, this system also comes with offline navigation. Of course, this system comes with the newest generation of the Google Map. The Google Map also comes with the offline navigation feature. But before you do that, you need to connect to the Wi-Fi. How to connect to the Wi-Fi? First of all, you need to make sure the time zone match with your area. We can go to setting, go to system, go to Android setting, go to system again, go to date and time, turn on the setup automatically. Turn off these two, make sure the time zone match with your area, and then you can select the 24-hour mode or 12-hour mode. Once the time setting is correct, then you can connect to the Wi-Fi. You can use the SIM card or just pair the Wi-Fi at your home or maybe your cell phone. Pull down the menu from the top. As you can see, it's very convenient here. The top right here, pull down and you can see the internet. Hold it and then you can pair. Network and preference. Turn on Wi-Fi automatically. You can also turn on this feature. Once you pair with the Wi-Fi, then you can see the time will be synchronized with your area. And then you can also go to the weather app right here. Click on this one. Go to North America. Go to Canada, Ontario. You can also select any region, any city based on your area, Toronto, done. And then you can see that it's really cold. It's 1 degree, it's in Toronto. So it's very convenient. Other than that, I'm gonna show you how to download the map from Google. First of all, you can go to Play Store to update all the software first. You can log into your Google App Store, or maybe if you don't want that, it's fine, okay? You can also update all this kind of application. But before you do that, make sure you have the strong Wi-Fi signal and the internet is connected properly. Click on this one. It is the Google Map. You can also click on this icon, offline map, select your own map. You can download the map data in your city to the unit, and then you can click download. The system comes with 8 GB plus 128 GB, so basically it's more than enough to download anything to the unit. As you can see, even you download the whole city to the unit, you only require 400 megabytes. It's really good, So once you download the map to the unit, next time when you use the Google Map, you do not need to share any Wi-Fi hotspot to the unit because the map is already built in and saved on the unit. And other than that, of course, you can control the temperature right here. Just keep that in mind. You still retain the original climate control. You can go to console right here. As you can see, all this kind of feature right here. It's very nice. It will also show up all this kind of feature and powerful. And car setting is the one that we need to pay attention. Okay, this is the heat seat. This is the cool seat, ventilation seat, and this is for the passenger side. And this is the heat steering wheel control. And if your car comes with the weight of power, you can also turn on this one too. If your car does not come with this feature, you won't be able to control it. And scroll all the way down here, you can also adjust all the original amplifier setting. For the original Alpine sound system, you can also increase the bass control, the treble control, the surround sound system. Some of the features might not work if your car does not come with the Alpine sound system. Just keep that in mind. And this system also supports the backup camera. This is the backup camera. Image is very clear. I'm gonna show you a little bit on the setting menu right here. As you can see, when you click on setting, it will bring you this menu. You can also check the GPS signal right here. You do not need to change anything right here. You can go to general, and then you can change the home page. You can also change the home page right here. You can select the modern style. How it looks like for the modern style, it will look like a tablet, Samsung tablet right here. You can also adjust all this kind of icon and relocate all this icon as well. I prefer the classic style. It provides me with more option on the main interface. Of course, it also comes daytime mode and nighttime mode. This one will connect to the headlight. When you turn on the headlight, the system will change to dark mode, which some people might prefer. When you turn off the headlight, it will automatically change back to the daytime mode. Go back to the setting menu. You can also adjust the language right here. Radio region, you can make sure you set the correct radio region. And the unit, you also support the US and metric unit. And audio is the equalizer. You can adjust any kind of setting here to meet your expectation for the audio. It comes with many features right here. If you mess up with any setting on the equalizer, you can always click on reset, and then the setting will back to the normal. Video is right here. Oh, not yet. The new version also comes with the microphone gain. This feature significantly increases the Bluetooth quality when you make the phone call. You can adjust all this kind of value right here. And sound gain will allow you to adjust the audio output on specific application like the radio, music, Bluetooth, and all this kind of feature right here. Click on back. Video is right here. Make sure this was on if you want to enjoy the video while the car is moving. Of course, not for the driver. This feature mostly designed for the passenger. User is right here. You can also define the specific navigation software. If you want to use the Waze as the default navigation software, you can also set up under this menu. Click on back. You can change the boot up logo. App customize, the one that will allow you to customize the icon on the main interface. For example, app 1 to app 5, as you can see. For example, I click app 1, I want the YouTube on the main interface. Then you can see, click on home. You can see the YouTube icon bring up to the main menu. It will be easier for you to access the icon. Instead of go all the way here, click on the app. Go back to the setting menu right here. And then system is here. This one is the second guide. This one will now provide you some of the features, such as the dynamic guide light. The light will turn based on the angle of the steering wheel. This one is the backup sensor. This system fully compatible with the original backup sensor, just keep that in mind. And also, you can also go in the Android setting right here. You can also adjust all this kind of language, all this kind of feature, alright? If you mess up with any setting, you can always run the factory reset. The system will back to the factory default status. Click on the app right here. You can also go to the YouTube. This is the YouTube here, as you can see. Let's click movie. As you can see, it comes with many different. It's very smooth because the system actually they come with the octa-core chipset. It's very smooth. Another thing I want to mention is this system also retain all these features. Just keep that in mind. You will not lose any of these features from the original vehicle. All those kind of features will be transferred to the new unit. And other than that, of course, you can also download any kind of application to the system. You can log into the Google App Store. You can download the IPTV, you can download Spotify, Tune Radio, anything to the system, even Disney Plus. You can also go to the IPTV, you can enjoy the IPTV way over there. This one also the backup camera. As you can see, the gear is in park. However, you can still check the backup camera. Even you are not in reverse, just keep that in mind. You can activate the backup camera at any time. That's very convenient, I'm gonna show you how to connect to the wireless Apple CarPlay. In order to connect to the wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, first of all, you need to go to Bluetooth. Click on the connection icon right here. Delete the previous paired device. And then you can go to Bluetooth on the cell phone. Make sure it's 0933. Click on this one. Wait for a moment to pair. And then click on pair. Allow. As you can see, this one is already done. If you want to pair with the Apple CarPlay, you need to go to Car Auto. As you can see over there, pay attention to the cell phone and how it change. Okay, as you can see, it will pop up this menu. The cell phone is running the newest iOS 18. As you can see, we already pair with the wireless Apple CarPlay. Once you pair with the Apple CarPlay, you can enjoy all this kind of feature right here. As you can see, the interface is very nice. And also you can choose any of the application right here, like the WhatsApp. You can read the message here. You can also use the Google Map over there. You can use the Zoom. And of course, you can also select the split interface right here. The interface is also very smooth. It's very nice. And it's wireless too, And you can also use the navigation here. The system also supports the voice control. How to use the voice control basically is very straightforward. Okay, you can also give the command to the system and then the system will take the action for you. You can hold the bottom left corner. What's the temperature today?
The high temperature today will be 1 degree Celsius, and the low will be minus 3 degrees Celsius.
It's very nice. Or, bring me to the gas station.
One option is Esso on Kennedy Road in Markham, a little over a kilometer to your east.
Go back to the main menu. You can just click on this one and home. Then you will bring you to the original menu. If you want to go back to the Apple CarPlay, you can click on the icon on the top. You can also listen to the music right here. You can also change the interface on the Apple CarPlay. Go to setting right here. go to wallpaper, you can select the wallpaper under the Apple CarPlay. This system can also be purchased from our website www.AutoTecPro.com. If you guys have any question about the system, please contact us AutoTecPro. We will be more than happy to assist you. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.